Hello and welcome back to Olavius Gaming. We continue our hard mode series of the game Theme Hospital. We find ourselves here at the Simpleton Hospital, and it is basically very much a training based level. We have some consultants here, we need to get training going. We won't be able to hire any consultants, I believe was what it said on there. Only have 3 consultants, so we've got to be careful with them basically. Make sure that we don't make any blunders, so we're going to just plough ahead with the training room straight away. Down here, so let's leave a 2 unit gap then here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so 5. Because we can only fit that here, I believe. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that'll do. Absolutely mammoth, but it's training, it's crucial. We'll probably only have 4 students in the class. Let's do that. So we need the projector. Oh, bookcase. Projector. Skeleton. Chair. 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 Radiator. 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 Looks good to me. Second training. Seems very excessive, but try and do tiny rooms and then I never fit anything in the space, so never really actually gains me much. So and we've got 3 extra chairs, right? And we want the consultants to feel like they're sort of valued. So the big room seems excessive, but hopefully it'll be worth it. So there you have it now. That's 2 of those. We've got some spaces here. Everyone's going to be coming into the hospital that way. The idea was a 2 corridor down there. So like, if we had, is that, that's 3 there. So then you could have a staff room right there, start building out that way basically. Because we need the staff room right next to it basically. Because these guys take a lot of breaks as they're doing it. Where's that coming out? Roughly there. So we could pop one more. Just have a corridor up the snuff basically. So I think that's 2 units there. So even one more. You'll need to get out that blueprint. You'll go glacially slow, but you'll get there. Then sofas. I think I'm realising it's just sofas for days. Basically, is what you need. And then some radiators. Nobody ever sits in this bit, so looks terrible though. I just hate stuff like that. wasting my own time at the moment, but I don't think that was going to click the whole building, to be fair. Could we get one more? No. Happy with that. Looks dreadful, but it will do. It will do. So now you're in there. Now what I was thinking about was train the psychiatrist and the surgeon, but don't bother with the researcher, and just put him in the researching area and call it good, basically. As long as he doesn't resign. It's a gamble, but I feel as though it could pay off. So 2 psychiatrists, I believe, would be plenty. How many surgeons do I need? Let's go for 3 surgeons. There. That will be fine. 3 surgeons, 2 of that. Bob's your uncle. Fanny is in fact your aunt. Now we can use this area for reception. I think. And then we're coming up here to, he's there. We'll get him into an area. Well, I mean, we're kind of utilities here. Shall I just have my researching going on over here as well? I feel as though this is such a big, nice spot for use it for something else, but you can get basically the whole hospital going in here. Let's just build it. Misclick again, I didn't click. But so how many? What's the 1, 2, 3, 4? I think 4 will be fine. It's going to be slightly overlapping that, but you can't have everything. That's that. Toilets fit. Couldn't be any better. You could even knock the toilet in just to make it fit nicely. He should be researching while I'm building, but you'd think he'd find his way there as a consultant researcher. What else should you be doing, mate? Standing around in the corridors? Not good. Bin. Good. You're in there, mate. So I'll need to watch out for him in terms of his happiness and whatever, but I feel as though it'll be fine. Drinks machine. So this isn't really customer facing here. And then the idea was to have only a two corridor there, right? So there's 1, 2 down to there, right? But that's overlapping the door. So the door's actually a 3-unit piece. Or we can have 3 that then bottlenecks down. But now it's overlapping that, so I'm just going to come out of there. And then maybe... tricky. Building there, 1, 2, 3, 4. So a wee thing could fit there, right? Aye, good. So how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5. Bang. Going for something here special. Feeling good about it, to be honest. Feeling better with the setup than I have on previous ones, so seems to be sort of clicking better. Played a few episodes now, so not going to have consultants in the GP's offices at the kickoff, so that's just going to be a fact of life. Early bells, so we'll see how that plays out. Couple of GPs in. That could be a strat. Nah, it's not a strat. We're going to do a strat like 1, 2, and then something there. So chiseling a big ward there, maybe. So we can get a ward in here, because that needs to be quite big. And then we can start to build along that way. Probably do it like that, so that I can put the operating theatre next to it as well. Put that there. It's one of those classic. Well, it looked huge at the start, but 3 radiators and a bin basically. Good. Need to get that guy hired. Psychiatric. So we've got, how long's that? So 2 for a corridor. That then means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost certainly can get two rooms at that. 2 rooms at that distance. So funnily enough, it's a rare occasion where my wife has actually decided to break out the weed eater, so that's not going to be ideal for the video. So she might be defeated by it quick, so we can only hope that she hits a snag early and the video will continue, but let's see how good the microphone is at picking up that noise. She's going for some viney stuff with it, and she might struggle, to be fair. So I've chatted through that built room and it's absolutely horrendous. Couldn't have been any worse, basically. Really getting a bit of lag there when I'm doing that. So let's just gone rather haywire here. Let's just start again on this. I was talking about the weed eater, so let's try that again. I forgot the comfortable chair was crucial. So the couch is where the patient goes, so that should be close by. The comfortable chair is where the doctor sits. The bookcase is important. The skeleton, not so much. The screen, of course, is important. The radiators are crucial. The plant, also important. There you go. I was going to put the OR near here, but let's just put down the pharmacy. Hopefully that fits. No. Computer says no. Computer says no, so my math. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a little bit awkward. It's another classic blunder. Just going to delete the room. And we're going to put the OR down. I mean, that seems outrageous. I mean, that's a 4 gapper there now. I mean, I want it to be like that. I mean, that's got to be some kind of record. But it'll be for the banter. Surgeons are important, so. And I don't really know what the hell is up with that, but the astute amongst you will have realised that there's no more weed eating noise coming from the background, so she might have been defeated. She's probably just picking it off manually, getting tired out, but no harm in that. So now we need some rooms with a 2 corridor there. I think the best way to do it would be to try and run out of money. He's teaching, they're all getting taught, roasting hot. Should be warm. They'll be sleeping in the class, but no problem. 10 grand. We're doing fine. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So can you have a 4? I thought you could have a. So it needs to be a 4-unit room was what I planned for, and I didn't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aye, so it had to be a 4-unit room. I think I done a 5-unit psychiatry. So that was part of the problem. So we got an extra clinic, we'll go there, the slack tongue clinic will go there, so now we'll leave a 2 gapper and we'll bang down. I can't do a 2 gapper, classic. So a wee corridor down there won't do anyone any harm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So aye, it's a big room basically. It's a really big room. But it's like important, I feel. So, because you've got all that nonsense with the couch and the comfortable chair and all that. Right. That's almost certainly carrying through to the video because I can hear it very, very loudly. Professional YouTuber wouldn't be filming in this sort of this kind of condition, but I'm no professional, as you've probably realised at this point. If you have in fact watched the vid. If you have been watching Olavius Gaming, then good on you. What is the goal? I have discussed it, but it's just to get into the cadence of publishing videos. Going to try and do a vid a year for a year and see where I'm at after that. That allows for the fact that I won't be playing Theme Hospital for a year, so I will play different games, just see where I'm at, basically enjoy the content, do it as a hobby, and just learn as I go along. So this was, as I've maybe said or you've heard me say, do love this game, always have. Just find it quite fun. So you always get a perfect receptionist, don't you? It's never a problem. Never struggling for receptionists. They're hot. So they're also hot. Oh, sorry mate. Keep going. They are ploughing ahead. Surgery's not yet, so it might have been a mistake to build that at this point, to be honest. It'll be fine. So 30% I'm going to go for. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, so hopefully it'll knock them out quick, the other surgeons. Competitors are opening up their hospital, so let's just let it rip. Let's let rip with it. Take out 5 grand for an early drinks machine in the middle.
We apologise for the extreme cold.
Your staff are overheating, turn down the radiators, but then she's saying extreme cold, so we have to assume that she's particularly chilly. There you go, love. You'll hear some dogs in the background fighting over a bone which I gave them. Sounds like a chihuahua. In fact, that is a pit bull lab mix that's quite large. But so one of them is already a psychiatrist. That's outstanding. And barking.
We apologise for the extreme cold.
Oh, we've got psychiatrists coming through. These guys should be close then. So basically, look here. Aye, these are all nearly. He's already got the surgeon. So you basically just let them keep going till they get it, and then they'll come out. Aye, these guys have training up amazing. Heaped piles. I think we've got just about enough doctors here.
Two surgeons required in operating theatre. Two surgeons required in operating theatre.
We're not going to do surgery. So.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Consultant surgeon. I mean, if they just kind of mix about, we'll end up with psychiatrist surgeons. I think could be interesting. He's yelping in the background.
Nurse required in pharmacy. Nurse required in ward.
These making noises. The dog is with that and the weed eater. It could be a write-off the episode, but
Nurse required in
we're going
ward.
to keep ploughing ahead. So I think we've actually got. He's a psychiatrist. Somehow came in here. Is he a surgeon then? It's confusing.
We apologise for
hopefully
the extreme cold.
So researcher's good. He's on big money, but I don't want him to resign, so
Doctor,
give him a
attendees
boost.
on
TV personalities, we've got a good psychiatric. I think it's going to be a case of basically just he's wandering around, but he's almost certainly needed somewhere. I mean, it's shameful. Just go in the GP's office. Spare ribs, so got a ways to go till we can deal with the spare ribs with these lot. Junior surgeon, junior psychiatrist, junior. Oh, first one of the consultants complaining. Crabbery, you can have a raise. 345. He can get it as well. He's had one. Now we're all getting a bit pissed off with these guys. Probably feel they're due it because of their training. I've got to watch that. I feel as though we're operating somewhat suboptimally, but we're on the path to success. If we could get a psychiatrist surgeon consultant, then we could shut down one of these training rooms and just have a double room pumping out big time staff, doctors at least. A lot of annoyed doctors. We're going up. We're going up just fine. Fracture clinic. Don't have enough space for it. That mouse hole's annoying. I did promise I'll do the shooting one day, but today is not that day.
Patients are reminded not to die in the corridors.
Toilets are up there. Should be fine. He's a way out. So let's look at
Doctor required in GP's
Crabbery's
office.
election away. Fine. Warson chilling. He's fine. Just a bump. Oh, I didn't even bother with that. He's working. He must be one of the GPs. That guy's nearly got both of them now. Watlet's baller. You can have a raise. Fishson is nearly is a surgeon doctor. You can have a raise. He's a psychiatrist. You'll be fine. You're nearly both. You're valuable. And then we can just we can thin the chaff once we see what we've got.
Nurse required in pharmacy. Nurse required in ward.
Super hospital, love that. Uncommon cold, let's gamble. Last time I was a little bit, I felt I didn't really take enough emergencies.
Staff announcement. Patients with uncommon...
Nah, I can't. So...
Nurse required in pharmacy.
So she's... I was going to hire another nurse, but it wasn't necessary. So we've used...
Doctor
We're
required in
treating and we've
GP's
got
office.
more than half the time. So I think we'll get there. She came out of the staff room perfectly. We'll have to call it good. We've got someone wanting to resign. It is a psychiatrist. Consultant, aye, sure mate. Consultant, sure. They're just a GP, but give it to you. Like a nurse, fine. So, we're training. Don't wander around, mate. Just go there. Don't wander around there. I'm sure you could be working in a GP's office. So, quiet the hospital. You're going to need to leave, love, because we've not got the surgeons yet. I feel as though I should wait for them to get as good as possible, but I might not be able to.
We apologise for the extreme cold.
I don't know why she keeps going on about the extreme cold. There's a couple of notches in the radiators. Hemorrhaging cash at a fearsome rate. Waiting for the doctors to get clarified. Surgeons are all... So they're just training up to become better surgeons, basically. And then Lee's lot are... I think we've somehow ended up back the way we started. So we might want to flip this now, because he is a psychiatrist. He's a
We
psychiatrist.
apologise for the amount of litter.
Well, we need some surgeons and other things. So coming to year end, no deaths could give us a bit of coin. I believe that I should be able to deal with this. Where is she at? You're gonna have to leave, love. Probably next year I'll bring out some of these guys. Podley, working goldsmith outside somehow. Camera seems to be off, but it's they're all over here. Let's see. The Hall of Shame, I am number 1 on. The Hall of Fame, I am not present on. Terrible, terrible debt. Salary's good, cures are good, deaths are good. Most visitors and value. No black marks. Best reputation 4 grand. Clean 22. Best reputation 1500. No deaths, so that's big. That's massive. Still in the hole though. Still in the hole. What we're going to do is we are going to need to go. We're going to slow it down and we're going to just see if we can't staff the operating room. So we've got consultant. He's a working psychiatrist. These were the GPs I hired. He's nearly both. He is one. And he is currently in the room that's getting trained by the surgeon. So he's coming out of there and he's going to be in there, right? Because the lecturer in that room. Yeah. And then Petmore isn't on his way towards any extra qualities. Psychiatrist now. So they need to be in there getting trained by the consultant surgeon. And that'll give us the triumvirate, and that guy can just work in the hospital. Right. Yeah, he can just work in the hospital, right? So one of those guys can get next. Okay. Do we need 3 double? Aye. Double majors, as so to speak. I'd say so. So we've now got. Did we get
Earthquake warning.
No, we did not. So he's going to go back over there, but I don't want him to. I want you to come out of there. I want you to work in there. And this guy. I feel as though it's caused a big problem. He's going to get paid off. He is going to get the sack. I'm going to go for that. Check how many nurses I have on staff. 10 doctors on staff. So we now get the consultant working. He's lecturing to the gang. He's working as a psychiatrist. He is going to get double majored. Working surgeon. Double major. Working. And that's it. So I think that's optimised it somewhat.
With transparency. Nurse required in pharmacy.
Optimised it somewhat. That is a waste of space now. When we get more money, we can. When we get more money, we can cancel that and put the X-ray there or something.
Surgeons required in operating theatre. Doctor required in GP's office.
How are we for doctors? Now he would be fine. He can go over there. He'll be there in a minute. He's coming from the Netherlands. You're getting pushed back, love. No, didn't do it in time. We are going to probably kill some people here. Unless you seriously pulls it out. Been a real racket of an episode, this one, with the dog. And, is this possible that we're going to get away with this here? He has drank that. He's cured. Did that do it in time, hopefully. Carberry is a working doctor now. He's lecturing this guy. Give him a raise. Podley. You're just a psychiatrist. Watley's nearly the double. This guy's working. He's Petcliffe's a bit in remedial training. And this guy's about to hit it, Poglet, so Poglet can get it. He's just a doctor. He's a working surgeon, that's it, good. Then this bird can go up to 185. Aye, we're good. So, we've got it going. Earned 6 grand, we're nearly able to pay off some of this loan. Blow to head, we've got the we've got the goods here, so if he makes it a consultant, then this guy then becomes a working surgeon. He's walked out the door needing the toilet, so. We're at staffed okay now, I think. Definitely don't need that room anymore. Does that give me money back? Yes, it refunds the costs. I might be getting trained up, mate. So you're wandering around, but you're better off wandering into...
Doctor required in GP's office.
So we've got some issues. I thought I'd lost some of my bloated head, no problem. Consultant psychiatrist. Well, consultant.
Staff announcement.
I deleted that drinks machine annoyingly. All these guys I just thought I'd try to give these lot raises to, but they've all just made the grade basically, so it's absolutely worth it. We'll gain another surgeon out of it. Is this guy popping the heads at a good rate or not? So we've done a long, super. We've done quite a long episode. Lost the concept of time. As I've been pausing with all this racket that's been going on. So we need to review the footage and see how it's doing. The guy has left the inflator room during an emergency, which I feel as though
Doctor required an
that's a bit
inflator room.
disappointing. Let's call in the maintenance. Last one if he does it. Is it when it pops or when it gets reflate? That does it, that counts. I think that does it for us. It's the first half of the year 2, I believe. $4,000 in the bank, love that for us. Looks a wee bit overstaffed. That's a consultant psychiatrist, but he could be in the GP's office. Second one. Don't do that. I want this guy. Bang him in here. Who's this doctor? So we maybe are one doctor too many, based upon the fact that he's wandering around. So psychiatrist and a surgeon working there now, because if he needs to do surgery, he'll be short, right? He's working, he's lecturing, he is researching. Needs a raise, he's working, training, nearly past it. This guy's slow. He's past that. So did we lose a surgeon? No, he's in the block. Yeah, so I feel as though if he wasn't here, if he wasn't there, then we'd need that other doctor. So I'd say that's fine. Is there any queue? There's no queue, so I'd say we're fine because we've got ourselves a surgeon over there. So consultant. So he's a doctor just wandering around, but no Dr. Jekyll on
Dr.
staff.
Jekyll to
So
psychiatry, please.
you can clearly see it from the. You can see it from the list, but it's just a joke. But so they are doing good work. Surgeon in there is probably not for the best, but I'm not sure. So we're ripping through it.
Doctor required in GP's office. 2 surgeons required in operating theatre. Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
So we've got
2
everyone we
surgeons
need,
required in
basically.
operating theatre.
I think with 2 surgeons, psychiatrist, consultant psychiatrist. Where's the other surgeon then? First 3 of the consultants. Learning. He's on his way. Good. So he's found it. Send him home for now, unless we can get. Can't get any more loans, unfortunately. So we are in trouble a wee bit here. Like Warson could be out.
Doctor required in GP's office.
It's good to see
Doctor
operations
required in
underway.
GP's office.
For sure. Slack tongue, I don't have the clinic. I need more coin before we can do that. I hate to break it to you, mate, but you're
Doctor
great.
required in GP's office.
I'm no doctor, but I can tell you that you're going to be
We apologise for the amount of
slack
litter.
tongued, so no need to
Nurse
have
required
you in
in
the
ward.
hospital. She's chilling. These guys are doing it. Nearly. Slow. So if he hits consultant, it's Poglet for the win, basically. It's Poglet for the win. King Complex. Toilets down here would be good, but I'm not going to waste money in toilets. I maintain my equipment, so
Attention, earthquake warning.
happy with that. Fractured bones. Need to leave, fortunately, so we're kind of just waiting for year end. Keeps doing it till something blows up, I think, basically.
Attention, earthquake warning. Nurse
Billy Saville. Pedo. It's not Jimmy Savile, it's Billy Savile, so shame. Couldn't be any worse for a hospital, to be honest. Terrible case. Our US viewers may not have heard of Jimmy Savile, but it was a terrible case of
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
offences against children perpetrated by a guy who was a patron of many hospitals in the United Kingdom, covered up by the government and the BBC amongst other things. So I should have said no to him, but there's a chance at a wee bit of money, so let's see how he did. Money's horrendous, honestly, but we're looking good. Reputation, population, it's nothing I can do about that. Clean hospital, no deaths, so a bit of money there. 10 grand now, so got to leverage that before we lose it. What we're going to do is we're going to
Doctor
go game
required in
speed
GP's
slowest,
office.
because we've got
Doctor
a wave
required in
of
GP's
problems
office.
here. So we're just going to see these through, and I don't want some debt to wipe out my 10k, and I'd love to get more than one. I'd love to get slack tongue, and so that could be like that, right? And then could I fit? That would need to be 1, 2, 3. Like, is that, why is that just too narrow? The door could be there though, then 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Let's gamble. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. It's a waste of space, isn't it? Let's go go for a big diagnosis then. Even that doesn't fit. That's madness. Did I never build the general diagnosis? No, I didn't. And we haven't really missed it, to be honest. Interesting. So
vomiting.
So that's the minimum size. But you can't build the door right there, so annoyingly it will need to be giant. Complete waste of space, but and we've ripped straight through to the next year, so getting really into it here. I need to calm down with the consecutive years here, so you always want to action one thing at the end of the year, so I think it's important that we got the slack tongue down, which we've done. So we are good on reputation. The cash is absolutely terrible. I've never known the percentage we're curing, and we're ripping on, so I think that will do it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. In the next episode we will continue to expand out the hospital, see if there's any further changes needed in the training. Hopefully one of these will become a consultant surgeon psychiatrist, and we can start to optimize that. But if you did enjoy it, please leave a like on the video, and a comment would be lovely to read. Sorry for the weed eating and the dogs that have been ongoing during that, but I hope you still enjoyed the episode. Thanks very much.